It's easy to forget where scientists like van Leeuwenhoek and Hooke were coming from. The creation of new life was still very mysterious at this time. Many philosophers believed that life originated by spontaneous generation, the idea that creatures could somehow spring forth from inanimate matter. So crocodiles came from rotting logs, and bumblebees came from the carcasses of bulls. Now, this stuff sounds completely nuts to our modern ears, but it's an idea that lasted a surprisingly long time.
Spontaneous generation was to prove a persistent obstacle to the advance of cell biology. And it wasn't just a crazy fringe idea. Mainstream scientists lapped it up. Take Jean-Baptiste van Helmont, a 17th century Flemish aristocrat who did important early work on the chemistry of gases. But van Helmont also wanted to prove that mice arose spontaneously from sweat and grains of wheat. And this is his protocol for making a mouse. If a foul shirt be pressed within the mouth of a vessel wherein wheat is, within a few days, to wit 21, a ferment being drawn from the shirt and changed by the odour of the grain, the wheat transchangeth into mice. As they say, take nobody's word for it. Here is our vessel, and here is some wheat. And here is the crucial extra ingredient, my stinky shirt. And here's one I prepared earlier, to wit 21 days earlier. So let's see if we've made any mice. Well, what a surprise, there are no mice. Now, we're not 100% sure that van Helmont ever actually did this experiment, just like I've done. But if he did, then the only sensible explanation is that the mice snuck in to have a bit of a snack. Mice have a habit of doing that. But whatever the truth is, van Helmont believed enough that he actually wrote the protocol down. Thanks to van Helmont, spontaneous generation was the received wisdom of the day. Because of this, nobody made the connection between what Robert Hooke and Antony van Leeuwenhoek had seen down their microscopes and the origin of life.